Do you think Stanley Nwabali should be the goalkeeper for Nigeria?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Can you expand further on that?
Do you remember the Kev just a few months ago? Do you remember Kev just a few months ago?
Yeah.
Remember what happened when South Africa met Nigeria? Remember what the result was?
Yeah.
Remember who we couldn't score against?
Thanks to who? You are still watching the Diski Preview Show as we continue the conversation around the World Cup. It's the qualifiers, and Bafana Bafana are in action. By the way, we've got another video that we just did. Don't forget to go and take a look at it, where Lesotho will be playing against Bafana Bafana, and the prediction was Bafana Bafana is going to win.
So you can go back and check if we were right.
Yeah. With that being said, let's take a look at the big one. I think the whole of Africa is going to hold its breath when Bafana Bafana go head-to-head with Nigeria. The rivalry continues, Mr. Mo.
100%.
It's the rivalry for the men's team, for the women's team, for the juniors. What a time to be alive in South African football.
For the Alostros.
Alostros. Alostros, don't say that. He's my neighbor. Alostros, out-time.
Yeah, but what can be said? What can be said about Nigeria at this point that hasn't been said already?
Yeah,
I think these two sides have had a different fortunes in terms of these World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
If you look at what's happened in terms of before the game against Rwanda kicked off for Nigeria, they were sitting fourth in the group. They had one win out of their last six, and they had 4 draws, 1 loss. So it's not like they were losing the games; they were just drawing them all.
Just drawing them.
Most of those draws, in fact, they didn't actually win at home or lose at home. They've been drawing at home. The one win came away. So it tells you that for some reason something's not going right for them in Nigeria. In their home matches.
Things are not looking rosy at all.
Yeah, so a lot of things can be considered. But before we go into politics, that's what's scary for them. South Africa, before they kick off against Lesotho, they're sitting top of the group. They have 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And if you look at it, all of the games they've played at home have been wins. They just have the same record as Nigeria away from home: 1 draw, 1 win, 1 loss. In terms of goal difference, South Africa also charged them there, where Nigeria has one goal positive in terms of goal difference. South Africa has it on 0. They've scored 3 and conceded 3. But Nigeria at this point, Mr. I think we are moving into a different time for them where they focus. And I think it killed them ever since they started doing this. So most of the West African countries have now focused more, especially with their federations, on convincing players to pick them over like countries like England and Germany and Spain. Because most of the boys who are now playing, like the boy who scored for Liverpool recently, Ngumowa, he has his roots in Nigeria. But he was developed by Chelsea, developed by Liverpool. So now the question is he playing for the under-21s for those sides? And what's going to happen when he graduates? Is he going to go to the first team for Nigeria or the first team for England? So a lot of the Nigerian squad is sitting in a very difficult space because they have had the opportunity to, not the opportunity, they've had this unchallenged thinking or an unchallenged wave of players who have grown up outside of the country in Europe, who've played for European teams, but now when it's time for them to come home and play for the national team, it's a problem.
It's a big problem.
And that's why when you look at their national squad at this moment...
But definitely it should be a problem because if you look at a country like Nigeria, they've got like thousands of professional players playing across the globe. So in terms of competition, it's not easy. I think it's going to be easier for you to play for, let's just say, Norway or Poland than for you to play for Nigeria.
Especially if they want you, because it puts you in a better position to qualify for World Cups. It puts you in a better position to win World Cups. So you're looking at the German brothers with Ghana, where it was a situation where Prince was playing for Germany. I mean, Prince played for Germany in development and came to play for Ghana. And then the other Boateng brother played for Germany. So it's basically what's killing Nigeria's squad at the moment, where they're trying to convince players. They're trying to get players over to their side. I forgot which player they famously tried to get into their squad recently, but couldn't. They're currently also still negotiating with players. So a lot of it is that, where even some families are saying, I don't want my child to go play for Nigeria. When I told them to go trial, they told me to pay. So So now it's different. But the squad that they have put together is quite decent. They've got the likes of Wilfred Ndidi in there, Alex Iwobi, who we know very well from Arsenal. They've got our very own Stanley Nwabali. Nwabali,
the goalkeeper.
I say our very own.
But do you think the goalkeeper? I'm not saying with no offense. Do you think Stanley Nwabali should be the goalkeeper for Nigeria?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Can you expand further on that?
Do you remember the CAF just a few months ago? Do you remember CAF just a few months ago?
Yeah.
Remember what happened when South Africa met Nigeria? Remember what the result was?
Yeah.
Remember who we couldn't score against?
Thanks to who?
Hey,
but that says a lot about South African football, that it has come of age when we have the big players like Stanley Nwabali representing Nigeria at that level.
At the highest level.
At the highest level.
And what does it say about the quality of South African football and our goalkeepers? I mean, he's playing in the PSL and he's still the first choice for Nigeria. So we'll see how that goes. Adola Lokman, obviously still in the squad. And obviously Victor Osimhen.
Okay. So, Ulukman.
Man, yeah.
Nomobi.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in that
in the midfield?
In the midfield.
Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen in that midfield, Mr. E. There's a lot to be considered for Nigeria. I think at this point, what they try to do is just recover points. So I think you would have seen a big result against Rwanda. Yeah. It won't be a massive result, but a result nonetheless. And then against South Africa, you'll see a team that, I mean, no matter how Nigeria's form is, when they face South Africa, they always rise to the occasion.
Now, taking a look at both teams, I know South Africa is going to be playing against Lesotho, while Nigeria will be playing against Rwanda. Are we going to see the same times of intensity in those games as the intensity that we're going to see on Tuesday?
I think both coaches will go into this game thinking about the Nigeria game. From an international perspective, this is the big game.
That's the biggest game that
so I think they're going to want to look at, especially because Hugo Broos also came out to say that he's been struggling with picking players because of all the injuries and all the drama around certain players not being able to make it to the squad. And him getting players, but they couldn't make it through to the matches because of injuries. So a lot of it is going to be, these guys want to be looking at this game as the game to win. And I think this is going to be the one that we're all going to enjoy.
Sipho Mbule called to the squad after 4 years of absence. Now, because he's playing for Orlando Pirates, he stepped up his game. He is there, and he's going to be available for selection.
Mr. You were saying like now that he's playing for Orlando.
Yes. I'm looking at two players here at Orlando Pirates. I'm looking at Usibilibili. He was at TS Galaxy. He's now at Orlando Pirates. Yeah, but Bona. You say, and then Umbule.
Same
thing. Yeah.
No, Mr. It goes with the territory. I mean, you can't be playing for the big boys without showing up for the national team.
But it should be correct to say, if you can play and excel at Orlando Pirates or Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns, well, you can represent the national team.
I mean, Mr. E, those guys play on the continent. It's the same as playing international. If anything, Sundowns went to go play the FIFA Club World Cup. So already when you're playing at those clubs, you're playing at an international level.
So you've got that exposure.
It's not like you're playing in no offense, where you've just come into the picture. You're not playing on the CAF, you're not playing on the continent. If you're playing for a Stellenbosch, if you're playing for a Skukune, a Pirates, a Sundowns, the other team we should not mention, you deserve to be looked at.
Like when you say the other team that... can you guess which team that Mo is talking about here? I'm not too sure which one it is, but maybe you can assist me in the comment section which team he's talking about here. The other young man who's going to be playing on Tuesday, or who's going to be available for selection, Umha Unkota. I'm so happy for him. He's been called up to the squad. And then and talking about Umha Unkota, there's also Rele. He's there.
Yeah, Mr. E, of course. You can't. But in the President Yama 2K.
Yeah, President Yama 2K.
No, I was thinking about how that is going to age.
Yeah.
Imagine now when he gets to his later years.
And we still call him. It's just like who Matungbanu Vilagas, Umfun. We call him Paper 2. Imagine him at 40 years old. And we're still calling him Paper 2.
But a teenage now was a good nickname because you can age in a teenage. That's a teenage.
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 Teenage lad.
Yeah, teenage. You see, it works. I mean, no, Mr. A, that one. I was listening to the radio and they're saying that it's one of the beautiful things about South African football where nicknames are given and they stick. But Yama 2000, President Yama 2K. Manje, my 3K figure.
What about Umbule?
Umbule.
Banana dashboard. The only person that I don't seem to know what his nickname is, Umovinyiko. I'm not too sure what his nickname is, but I will try and ask our executive producer to dig deep and tell us. But for Banana dashboard, I know he's going to be playing on Friday as well as Tuesday, doing the thing he does most for Orlando Pirates.
100%, Mr. I think we can leave it there. It's going to be a big game. I'm excited. So, Mr. E, let me ask you this question that you always ask me.
No. I haven't finished talking about Nigeria and Bafana Bafana. Okay, man, maybe I can just give you the platform. Okay, ask me.
Mr. E.
Yeah, Bo.
What is your prediction for this game?
Bafana Bafana in Nigeria. Bafana Bafana is going to win by... It can't be 2-1. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of Bafana Bafana. And that's going to make them... That's going to qualify them for the FIFA World Cup for the 4th time. By the way, they've been there 3 times.
Korea.
Yeah. France.
France, Korea.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah. 3 times.
And now it's?
USA.
Yeah, we'll call it to existence.
USA. Now they're going to be playing in USA / Mexico / Canada.
The only thing is that there's not going to be that iconic moment.
Yeah. I wish Hugo Bruce maybe had his own way of celebrating. How does he celebrate? I've never seen him celebrating. It doesn't have a notable, shakes what's up.
Shakes.
What is your prediction on this game here? I know you and I would definitely agree that Bafana Bafana is going to go through.
Yeah, Mr. I love Bafana Bafana to go through, but against Nigeria, I'm going to see a solid draw.
Yeah.
I think Stanley will be on fire. I think Stanley will be on fire. Be like, why does Chiefs not sign me?
Icon.
Abana. Keeper.
Bafana Bafana is going to take this one. Bafana Bafana is going to take this one.
Why? Chiefs, I'm signing. Nikona. Abana. Keeper.
So you would think this one is going to be a draw?
Yeah, it has to be a draw.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about the joke I'm making now is that if you think about it, the team we're talking about is actually top of the league.
Yeah.
And probably they're watching now, they're like, why does no one say we are top of the league?
Oh, they are. Okay, we forgot to say that we going into the FIFA break, the first one that we're having in this season, there is a team that is right there at the top that hasn't considered. They haven't considered, and they're sitting at the joint top position with Sekhukhune.
Mr. It is Sivale.
Yeah, Sivale.
Next time they see us, we'll be talking local.
You're gonna get a call from Junior. Say, where, Baba?
He managed me. Who would you say is top of the league?
Okay. There we are, folks. We both agree that Bafana Bafana... No, we don't agree. I'm saying Bafana Bafana is going to win this one by 3-1, beating Nigeria. And Mr. Mo's prediction is it's going to be a draw. Is it going to be a 0-0, 1-1 draw? There's going to be goals.
It's going to be a 1-1 draw.
It's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the people will be like, ping. Yeah. And then Stanley will be like, ping.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. It's okay. I understand. We hear you. What are your predictions on the game between Bafana Bafana and Nigeria? And probably whoever wins this one is going to top that group, with Bafana Bafana currently sitting at... going into the game against Lesotho, I think they are sitting... No, I don't think. They are sitting at position number 1 with 18 points. And they're going to make it 16 and maybe 19 again. Let's wait and find out on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Diski Preview Show. Until next time.